Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato. This is Civilization 6, Scotland the Brave. Yeah, let's go to the next turn. The primary objective for this episode is to get an alliance with Mr. Congo. That's what we want to do. Super not convinced that that's going to be prioritized in my mind, but I want to try and get an alliance with Mr. Congo. He does seem to like me, so maybe we'll be able to get one. Also, I just don't want him to attack me. It would just not be, it would not be great. Also, we want to continue to forge ahead with fantastic levels of research. And if anyone gets too close to us, we can just tell them to disappear. And maybe declare war on them. We're doing fantastic for tourism. We're doing pretty good for culture. Yeah, I think it's probably... We might actually win a culture victory, you know? India is now in the lead with the religious victory. Okay, that is kind of worrying. Not super happy with that. Because I don't actually like the idea of India doing better than Japan. The whole idea... some idiot built Big Ben. That's a bit of an annoyance. How's this balloon doing? This one-way balloon. Yeah. Finished building a shipyard over here. It looks mighty, mighty fine. What do we want to build? What do we want to build? What do we want to build? Not much. Not much of real value to us. Sewer, we can build a sewer. It's going to take 4 turns, though. I'd much rather just faith purchase it. But we need to save up for a naturalist. That's something else that we need to think about doing. Yeah, let's... What do we want to build? What do we want to do? A Highlander? That's kind of an interesting unit, I guess. I don't really know. Have we got anything incoming in a couple of turns which we'll want to build? Supply convoy? Tank? Discovering oil will be kind of nice. That will be kind of nice. We want to get a spaceport as well. So... Steel for now, then combustion, and then I think we want to go for rocketry. I think that's probably what we're after. Because we're going to need to get the... We're going to need to try and get the launch Mars bits and bobs, which we will need to do. And the Earth satellite, I think, is the first step towards the science victory. Yeah, so that's what we need to do. Have 3 armies or armadas. I mean, fine. Cool, alright. Well, we'll just let it go for now. And we'll just build... I tell you what, we'll build a seaport. That's not a bad idea. We'll build a seaport because it's one of the only cities that we actually have the capability to build a seaport in. So we would be silly to turn that down. Archaeological Museum coming along in Glasgow quite nicely. Research Lab coming up in Inverness. Next turn, Mr. Congo, we are going to enter negotiations. Medieval walls, a temple, a spy. Hey, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. We might see if the silly AI will be able to sell us even more. We might see if they're able to sell us even more works of art. You never know; it could happen. Industrial era ends in 9 turns. Have I got enough to get a golden age? Looks like we do indeed have enough to get a golden age, which is pretty darn nice. Is that the Taj Mahal?
Like to the apples on the Dead Sea shore.
Ah.
All ashes to the taste.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I did not know that that was a wonder in the game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's the... Nagoya. Sorry, not Hagia Sophia. That's what it is. No idea. No idea. I thought it was Taj Mahal. It kind of looks like Taj Mahal. Dumfries. What do I want to get in Dumfries? Seaport, maybe. Hangar, maybe. I want to get some biplanes. Let's start building biplanes. It's going to take us 13 turns to build a biplane, but sure, we're going to get biplanes anyway. It's kind of nice because it means that we'll be able to upgrade them straight away. +1 era score. Nice. Just when I needed it. Great news. Next turn, we're going to start negotiating with Mr. Congo. I have been saying it for a couple of turns, but I actually mean it next turn. Steel, Eiffel Tower, old tiles in your civilization, gain +2 appeal. Must be built on flat land adjacent to the city center. Okay, fine. Maybe. Maybe. But I'm not really that bothered. I'm not really that bothered about getting appeal. Doesn't particularly matter. It would be pretty good if we needed the neighborhoods and the housing and whatnot, but for now, quite happy to bypass that and just focus on sciencey stuff. Man, a lot of our cities are still growing quite fast actually. Aberdeen, 16 turns away until it grows. Yeah, I think honestly building a food market in the towns that we've just built the neighborhoods in, that might actually be pretty fantastic. Who can we claim? We're very close to a great engineer. We can claim it with either money and or faith. We're quite close to a great artist, and we are going to get a great museum. A museum? Musician. Alright, where do I need to dispatch you? Must occupy a district or wonder with a free slot for the proper artwork. I mean, does nowhere have a slot for the artwork? I thought that we did have at least some music slots. Okay, turns out that was complete nonsense. We're building a broadcast center, which thankfully I do believe will actually give us the one great work of music slot. How many great works of music can you actually create? You create 2 great works of music. Alright, looks like we're going to need to get ourselves a second broadcast tower then, doesn't it? Okay. That's an unavoidable thing that we need to do. 1,600 gold for an archaeologist. Sure, I'll take that. That's pretty darn good. Yeah, we can't get another archaeologist apparently. Only one archaeologist per for the building. You know what I mean. We're very, very close, by the way, to getting a naturalist, which is cool. Gonna put you to sleep for now, just chill out, take a little bit of a relax. Anyway, you thought I would forget, but I actually didn't. Declare friendship. You're not ready. Let our relationship ripen first. Well, there goes my plan to get you on board. Do you have any great works? Oh, you do, but I've got way more than you. So I don't really care about whatever you've got to offer. That's fine. 12 turns away from a biplane. That is pretty darn good. The observation balloon that is unstoppable, apparently. Continuing to fly around. Can upgrade him to a drone if he gets back. He is not getting back. He's not going anywhere. Turns out he is definitely catchable. He's definitely stoppable. He is not the unsinkable balloon. He is much more comparable to the Hindenburg. So there we go. Yeah. Let me also just have a quick little look and see how we're doing in city-state diplomacy. Man, we are doing really great in city-state diplomacy. I am super happy with all of the city-state nonsense that we're managing to do. What's the mission? What's the mission that you've got, Hong Kong? Recruit one great general. I think we've already recruited a great general, but I mean, it doesn't particularly matter.
Extremely hard. Steel, a diamond, and to know oneself.
That's very true. Have we discovered any oil? Is there any oil in our territory? It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it at all. Okay. 0 oil. Well, that's a bummer. Can we see any oil, actually? Huh. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any oil nearby. Yep. Not that I can see anyway. Maybe I'm just being incredibly blind, but yep, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it at all. Man, that is a huge cannon. I know it's technically a bombard, but that is huge. We're going to start getting all of these bad boys upgraded to artillery. We've got a couple of them around. Also, let's get the archaeologist out as well. Ian the archaeologist. Nice. Ian the archaeologist, I hope you have a great time. Musician, we're waiting for the thingamabobber to complete, and by thingamabobber I mean... Okay, I don't know why I did that. I might as well just use the field cannon. I guess it's a little bit of experience, right? Wow, that was a horrible noise. Ah, there is oil. There is one little tiny bit of oil, which is very, very good news. It's not very much though. It's not very much. Ah, there is another bombard over there. I knew that we were hoarding bombards, and another one. I think that might be it for bombards, but 3 artillery is not bad. I mean, it's not bad in terms of the ones that we've just kept around from earlier levels. Got a field cannon over there. Catholicism. Who is influencing me with Catholicism? Brazil. Brazil is now bringing a whole bunch of people over here. That's kind of a little bit worrying. But actually, something that I'm quite content to let happen. Purely because I would rather have... Now that, now that Hinduism has sort of traveled the lands like a plague, I'm quite happy to let someone else convert my citizens, if that will mean that India's victory will be somewhat postponed. So that's kind of nice. Also, I probably want to buy this tile down here. Yeah. Let's send you out to spy, my friend. I want you to go and spy on Rio de Janeiro. Gain some money. Gain some money from Brazil. That's the plan. Hopefully it'll work. I'm pretty sure it won't, but it doesn't particularly matter. You are going to fortify up. You are going to extract the artifact. Great news. You're going to fortify up. Maybe we'll bring the artillery down and just shell Calcutta. That's kind of a fun exercise. Maybe we can get ourselves a little bit of experience. The AT crew, yep. Let's get you transported down here. And we've got another artillery. Sure. Move out. Move out, chaps. Move out. 31 turns for a broadcast center. That's a little bit on the steep side, I must say. Sure, just like work on infantry or something. I mean, at least infantry will get us something of real value by the end of time. Tourism output from is not diminished by other civilizations who have reached the Enlightenment civic plus tourism for seaside resorts across your civilization must be built on the hills. Sure, let's do it. How many turns is that going to take? 30? That's going to take a heck of a lot of turns. Also, I want to get you. Great. Few great works. What's the theming? Same type from different artists. That's not what I want. I want relics. Arctics, same era. What era is this? This is Renaissance. Do we have any other Renaissance? No, we don't have any other Renaissance artifacts. That's kind of a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. We'll deal with that over the next couple of turns. Who needs more housing? Sterling needs more housing. Sterling is about to get a broadcast center, but I'm pretty certain that that's not going to do anything for anything. Catholicism, really? I mean, I did not think that that would be coming over here with as much zeal as it has come over here with. That doesn't really make sense, but you get the picture. It's spreading fast. It's the hot new thing in town. Looks like we've also got some Islamic apostles coming across. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. 23 turns away from St. Basil's. I do want to buy the oil patch. Requires combustion. Well, you know what? We're very, very close to combustion. Have three corpse. Yeah, so that's when we combine. I think is it 3 units? I think it's 3 units to get a corpse, or well, the technical term is core, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Yeah, in fact, let me go and check that out, because I'm pretty sure it's core. That's the spy. camp improvement, construct a spy. I'm pretty sure it's one of these things, but maybe I'm just going crazy. No, maybe I am just going crazy. Is that it? Formations? Yeah, here we go. Nationalism, civic. They combine multiple military units of the same type into single stronger units. 2 military units of the same type will be able to create a core, giving them +10 to their base combat strength. Yeah. 3 units of the same type is combined into an army. Now, I'm pretty sure that you can't do it with units that are from before the military age, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get that sorted. We'll get these bad boys upgraded sometime soon. You just chill out for the meanwhile. Chill out for the meanwhile, and we will deal with you next turn. I don't suppose Mr. Congo is likely to. You're not likely to declare. You're not likely to be happy about the declaration of our friendship. It's very disappointing, I must say. Let's extract an artifact next turn, or this turn even. Tamar or the barbarians. Tamar. Ancient artifact. Let's have a little look. Renaissance, ancient, classical. Artifacts of the same era from different civilizations. Excuse me? That is an artifact, isn't it? Yeah. Excuse me, why is this not working? Don't know why that's not working, but that's okay. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Probably am doing something wrong, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. What I'm more concerned about is what the heck is happening over here. Oh my goodness. There is a Japanese settler. What the actual heck? Do we have any boats nearby? We've got boats on patrol. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to do. This is just shocking. I don't even think we're going to be able to reach it. I mean... Oh, we totally can. That's a caravel there. Any decent damage? What was the damage? 19. Nothing to write home about, really, but at least happy enough to keep us ticking over. I guess we'll get the knights out there to go and capture that. I think this is the nearest knights. Yep. How long will it take to get here? 4 turns. I think you might have settled in 4 turns, really. Great artist? Yep, sure, I will take a great artist any day of the week. And go over here and make some great art. I'm sure all the art that you end up making will be great. What do we want in Sterling? Great question, actually. We could get a neighborhood. I think I did remember that Sterling is running out of... Sterling is running out of housing at a somewhat leisurely rate. But I just noticed that that 2 of my trade routes have been plundered. Which is a big no-no, actually. Is Japan willing to declare... Make this deal more equitable. 35 gold for 30 turns. You have got to be on something, my friend. Okay, well, I'm going to capture a settler of his. Can I even buy a unit here? I can buy a knight. I actually will buy a knight to get me there quicker. Also, over here... 290. 290 in order to buy that tile. That's a good deal. What the heck is going to happen with this settler over here? This is just like... This is madness. Total madness. Artillery. Yeah, we're going to move out the artillery slowly but surely. Yeah, move you out here. Form core. Oh, look, we can totally form the core. There we go. Happy days. And the field gun will move down for good measure. Yeah, perfect. Alright, next turn. Properly into the next turn now. Still no real idea what the heck is going to happen over here. He's just going to continue waddling around. Why would you send a settler without any other backup? Yeah, no idea. No idea. No idea the logic that is crossed that chap's mind. Also, it says that we technically have access to 1 oil. I'm presuming that that must be from one of our city-state friendos, because there is no way that I've missed oil in my own territory. I don't think. Yeah, I really can't spot it. I really cannot spot it. Yeah, maybe I'm just going absolutely bonkers, but I don't know where the oil is. I do not know where the oil is. Ah, there's some offshore oil over there. Interesting indeed. I'm just looking forward to having the opportunity to capture the settler.
I've always considered that the substitution of the internal combustion engine for the horse marked a very gloomy milestone in the progress of mankind.
Yep, thanks for that, Churchill. Unfortunately, we can't actually get the settler killed this turn, but we're gonna get mighty close. Speaking of getting the settler killed, do we have any ships around? None that can make it back in time. Crossbowmen, they should probably come back. Let's get you guys back in here. Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got another caravel somewhere, but yeah, I don't really know. Let's also move you out here. Move you down here. There we go. And then we should be able to do a ranged attack. A major victory just attacking the city. Huh. Let's move you back. And then let's get you upgraded into a tank next turn. Let's get you fortified. I'm not going to upgrade you to a tank quite yet. Move the field gun down a little bit. Still gonna pop the question to Mr. Congo up here. He's still not keen on our relationship. That's fine, because we're gonna have to deal with him and others in the next episode. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. This has been Civilization 6. I'll see you next time. Bye.